Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to one of my walking videos where I'll be doing a particular area that I have not touched before. I have not been to before. I have not shown any of you before, which is the welcome to the CURA CABAI Beach. Welcome, guys. Welcome back. And if you have been watching my previous walk videos, I'll put my sunglasses on for a bit because it is quite a sunny day, as you can see. Not a lot of clouds on that side, but almost no clouds on this side. So if you have been watching my walk videos, I occasionally do them like without any commentary, and lately I've been doing more and more of those, but I will include some quiet walk videos also. I know that some of you prefer those, and I will try to certainly have at least like one a month or so. Now we're gonna walk on that side, which is the beach, but I just wanted to show you, no ting un palabra más bonita que un bon día. There's not a more beautiful word or saying than a good morning. Bon dia translates, of course, for us as a good morning. Now, this area, first of all, we're gonna walk along the pier where the fishermen, hello, and we can see one of them walking past. This is where the fishermen's dock their fishing boats, their typical Aruban fishing boats, and I'll be showing you some of it before we continue on to the other side. So these are locally made wooden fish boats. And they are very colorful, and you can find them just about everywhere on the island, pretty much, even at Palm Beach. If you go to the area between the Holiday Inn and the Marriott, you will find the Hadikurari pier, which has some of them. The name is Calypso, so like in Calypso music. And I gotta admit, it's the first time that I am walking on this pier. I do not know a whole lot of things about this area. I have to be completely honest on that side. I have been to it, of course, but not that I know, a whole bunch of tidbits of information. What I can tell you is that this bay is the Commander's Bay, which I'll turn around in just a bit when we get to the end of the pier. I'll be showing you, we'll also be walking on that side later on. So this is a nice one with a roof. Nice looking one. Sea lovers. And yes, there is a beach over there. We're gonna check it out if it's, any good. I think I have swum there a long time ago, like a long time ago. This is obviously not a typical urban fishing boat. What you are seeing over there is from the old oil refinery. So this is the Commander's Bay or Commander's Bay. And this is a pretty cool yellow one, but these I would say these are not the typical. That might be. That's first time I've seen one this long, and with the front still being the typical type of local boats. That's an interesting one. So as we are walking back, you can definitely notice the tanks. So you do have the fuel tanks, oil tanks. I don't know what they are exactly. You may know better than I do. But yeah, that's where they are. I am just a couple of minutes away from the city of San Nicolas. So that's more or less where it's situated. And you could say also like in Savaneta. And there's a lot of mangroves over here. So these are going to be protected. This pier does look like it's not brand new, but it does look like it has certainly been either built or remodeled in the last, like couple of years probably. And some of the old folks, hanging around here, and that's what the old Aruba looked like. They do have some fish there. I'm gonna try to film it. I'm gonna ask. I did ask permission already, but I'm gonna ask again if he doesn't mind that I film part of that. So they do lower the boats here. So this is very good for lowering the boats. So these are the fish they caught. Tari con tari. So this is what he took off of the fish. Now we're going to continue our walk and let him do let him continue his work. Now the reason I chose not to go too close in this case is that YouTube is very sensitive with those things. So I could get like flagged or something by just having him like cutting fish or something like that. They're very sensitive with such subjects. Now this, I believe it used to be like a bar, and it might be like closed now. I mean, it obviously is closed, but I mean, probably not operating, not open. And it's very close, very small, but does have its potential for reopening, I think. And now this parking lot was made, I do remember this one was made a few years ago, and it's, it's nice. It's a nice addition to this beach. And the bar and the food you see there is the Batata Bar, Batata Beach Bar. You may have heard about it. There's also some bridges that you can cross and come onto this side. And as we can see, there are some, what are these, UTV or ATV? I always get confused by the name, I don't know why. All-terrain and utility. But either way, there are some tourists here enjoying this place. And see what this sign says: welcome to CURA CABAI Beach, keep it clean, batata, batata. Batata is potato. So that's what it translates into English. And a pretty nice volleyball area. If you've never played volleyball on like how do you say it, like sand on the beach, it's one of the best things you can probably do. Gonna try to check on out this side first, and then we'll turn back and just briefly try to show you the bar. These are very nice, by the way. I mean, they are very, very nice to be, I do believe, of public use. They do not seem to be from like the bar. Just a brief look to the bar. So yeah, they do look like public. So anytime you come here, you can just like be there. Now, so far from what I see, the beach is, could you swim here? Good question. Oh, a lot of seashells though. See how many seashells. Wow. That's cool. That's very cool. But don't be taking them back home. It's not allowed. And if you do get caught at the airport, you do risk of getting fined. So let me start by warning you, you know. But I mean, the water over there doesn't seem that bad, but then I don't know if it's very safe. That's like my biggest concern right now. But let's walk back and we'll turn around. Originally, I didn't plan this walk to be so long, but I think it's got different areas, interesting stuff to show you guys. And yeah, why not do a full walk. I am going to try to get into like the bar. I have not noticed any music, so I'm gonna pass through there, like do as if I'm just checking it out. And I have been to this bar, but not recently, like 5 years ago or so. So let's get on to the parking lot side. And I usually don't walk back during my walk videos, but this one is an exception. So I did want to like show you more or less what you can find here. Should we check out one of these vehicles, by the way? Not bad, but they are somewhat controversial. Let's see, because you know, a lot of folks have been saying like they damaged our nature, and yeah, I do believe it does, but I also think like it's got to be some way that we can coexist a little bit. But they do have a nice garden here. And the restrooms are here, and I do see that they're open from 2 to 11. But I would recommend you to check out the latest. Oh, they do have showers here if you go to the beach and come back. That's nice. Let me cross here somewhere. So that was briefly the bar and restaurant. But I usually don't like to do that, but most bars here in Aruba do have music, and then this one didn't, so I was like, yeah, let's check it out then, you know? And it does look very cozy and it does look like a place that I would like to come back and chill out. Probably not today because I will be busy later on, but I'll check it out one of these following weeks perhaps. I do hope you are enjoying this walk, and I do hope that you are finding it super interesting, because I don't think a lot of people are showing you this. And while it's not, to be very honest, it's not of the best of beaches, but it is, like, it does have its nice areas to at the very least be hanging out at the restaurant, and maybe, you know, have a stroll here on the beach. And in case you have no idea about this, this is when the mangroves start to come up from the ground. So they are, you know, like growing, and it takes years for them to get into, like you see here. And that's why it is very important to, like, protect them, to give them that chance, because they are very important to the ecosystem. And yeah, so it is very rocky here, but the sand here is fairly nice, I have to say. I mean, I didn't expect that. Let me turn it around a little bit. So yeah, if you are liking this video, consider subscribing, consider giving it a like, and consider commenting that you are liking this and why you're liking it and such things. I do love reading all of your comments, and you know, sometimes it does take me a couple of days to answer, but I do try to answer everybody's comments, liking them and such. So thank you for that. And yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun lately, meeting so many of you on the streets. Well, probably, depending on what's over there, we'll probably walk till that area more or less. Now there is some trash here. That's not good. That's something that I still have issues with, and still hope that both our locals and visitors are, you know, should be doing a little bit of better job of keeping our beaches clean and keeping just our island clean. And while there is a lot of wind here on Aruba, and things do tend to fly away quite quickly, that's no doubt. That's not an excuse even, because that is what it is. But I definitely think we can do a better job with that. I definitely think so. And especially when I see like beer bottles and things like that, I'm like, those didn't fly away. Those are left there, put there, and left. And that's just irresponsible by everybody. And yes, that was my rant for the day. So I was saying that I don't recall walking here all the way here ever, like I did over there, like at the bar area. But I don't recall walking over here in the past. I was doubtful if this was dry or not. Look. It does feel muddy, and it does feel like I could potentially, you know, like fall check out this area. Oh, that's a big one. Look. That's very nice. I did not expect that. I really didn't. Wow. That's a nice surprise for just about the ending of the video, I do believe. Oh, there's still some way to go, maybe. Should we continue? Briefly? Why not? Why not? We might discover stuff here that we didn't know about. Now, walking through this is often not as recommended in the sense that you can get a lot of mosquitoes, you know, so mosquito bites. And that's why it's not always recommended to do this. Now, this is a little bit difficult, but I'll try to do this one last part. Oh, there it is. You guys see it? It's gonna fly again. Oh, that's cool. So this water is definitely not for swimming. Anyway, folks, I do hope that you like this walk. Oh, this is, I don't think I've ever finished ended a video with such excitement. At least for me, being here watching them is pretty cool. Anyway, nothing further for this one. I do hope you liked it. Remember to subscribe, like, share, comment, and nothing further. See you next time, guys. Bye-bye.